Okay, thanks for joining me. Just want to give a quick lesson on chasing green candles. So I had an anonymous friend of mine call me yesterday, roughly around this point, and say, hey, I'd like to buy some Shiba Inu. And what is my suggestion? And I immediately said, no, this is bad. It's at almost an all-time high. It's just come above the resistance. I said, if you had asked me this question even yesterday, I would have said this is great. I said, but right here, no, we have no idea if it's just gonna completely collapse, if it'll have a pump, what it is. I said, most likely it will go up, but you're gonna have to be very careful with this. So then this morning, I text roughly around here and said, this is the place to sell. You're gonna get some money. If you had done like I had hoped and bought it the day before, you would have made this tremendous gain, which, just looking at our chart, $65% gain in 2 days. But my anonymous friend was only able to nail a 30% gain, which is great. And when they finally text me back, it was around here, which is a 14% gain, which it had already happened to have a 17% gain in the morning. So basically, chasing the candle and not even selling here, but responding to me around here, you could have made this chasing the candle, but didn't. Ended up not even making this because you haven't sold yet. Could have made this in the day before. It was just a little late. So ironically, I actually, on this day, took a very large position because I saw this coiling action. And I knew that if I had to guess, it was most likely going to maybe have a small dip and then rocket ship up to a next leg. And after that leg, I have no idea what it's going to do. So when I suggested selling, I did sell here, but I only sold my investment. So I was able to gain the 60%, leave the 60% in that I gained, sell right here, and now I don't care if it pulls back and does this. I'm going to leave the 60% in until 2 months from now. Hell, I'm just going to watch it do the rest of the cycle. But for example, I bought back here, took not a large position, but I took a small position here. I watched it get to right here on this first candle, sold, made a tremendous amount. I watched it do this consolidating because I didn't know if it would collapse or not. I noticed the strength of the market. Bitcoin hit an all-time high, so I took a position again, a larger position on this small dot. Not when it already had climbed. So this is the more risky. You still probably most likely will make money, and it probably most likely will come back up to this. Will match an all-time high. Let's clear some of that mess out. I do think it will come up to this all-time high and come over. It's just sometimes it's a lot easier to make tremendous more reacting before when it's sitting in this coiling position than when it's in this trending up. This is what we call chasing a green candle. So I highly recommend to anybody that's still in after this line to be looking at it really, really carefully, because at any minute it could retrace all the way back down here, because this is a horrible looking chart. There's no resistance, there's no anything, it's just straight up, and there's nothing really supporting it. Like in most charts will have a leg up, and then some support, and then a leg up, and then some more support, and no, this just to the upside. So this is going to have just as big of a collapse as it did go up, probably just as quickly. So this is one of those shit coins that you can make money on, but you've got to really, really, really be aware of it and be on it, be watching it, and be ready to act. And that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in, guys.